Hello, everyone. In today's podcast, we're tackling a situation that many people face being unhappy at work.
That's right, Emma. It's a problem that can feel confusing and overwhelming. Imagine this: you have a great job, the pay is good, and the company offers lots of opportunities. But you feel miserable every day. What do you do?
Should you stay because it's good for your career? Or should you leave to find happiness? It's a tough choice, and that's what we'll explore today. Let's get started.
Emma, let's dive into this. What do you think makes someone unhappy at work?
Well, there could be many reasons. Maybe the job is too stressful, or the tasks don't feel meaningful. Sometimes it's the work environment, like having a difficult boss or feeling unsupported. What about you, James?
I agree. But I think one of the biggest reasons is feeling stuck. If you're not passionate about what you do, or if you feel like there's no room to grow, it can be really discouraging.
That's true. And then there's the pressure to stay. People think, I have a good job, so I should be grateful. But does that mean they should sacrifice their happiness?
Exactly. A good job doesn't always mean it's the right job for you. It's important to figure out what's making you unhappy before deciding what to do. So, Emma, let's say someone feels unhappy but works at a good company. What's the first thing they should do?
I think the first step is self reflection. Ask yourself, why am I unhappy? Is it the work, the people, or something else? If you can identify the problem, you might find a way to fix it.
That's a great point. Sometimes it's not the whole job that's the problem, just one part of it. For example, maybe you're working on tasks you don't enjoy. In that case, talking to your manager could help.
Yes, communication is key. Let your manager know how you feel and see if there are ways to improve your situation. Maybe you can change tasks, get more support, or even work on something new.
But what if you try all that and nothing changes?
Then it's time to ask yourself some bigger questions. Can I stay unhappy for the sake of my career? Or do I need to leave and find something better?
That's the hard part. Leaving a good job can feel risky. What if the next job isn't better?
True, but staying in a place where you're unhappy for too long can be harmful. It can affect your mental health, your relationships, and even your physical well-being.
That's a great point. It's a balance between taking risks and knowing your limits.
Have you ever faced a situation like this, James?
Actually, I have. A few years ago, I had a job that looked great on paper. The pay was good, and the company was well known. But every day, I felt drained and stressed.
What did you do?
At first, I tried to fix it. I talked to my manager, tried to manage my workload better, and even took some time off. But after a year, I realized nothing was working. So, I decided to leave.
That must have been a tough decision. How do you feel about it now?
It was scary at first, but it was the best decision I ever made. My new job wasn't perfect, but I felt much happier and more relaxed. Looking back, I wish I had made the change sooner.
That's such an important lesson. Sometimes taking a risk can lead to something better.
So, what advice would you give to someone who feels stuck in their job but doesn't know what to do?
First, take some time to think about what you really want. Is it career success, personal happiness, or maybe both? Knowing your priorities can help you make the right decision.
That's true. And don't forget to explore your options. Talk to people you trust, friends, family, or even a career coach. They might give you a fresh perspective.
Another important step is to plan ahead. If you decide to leave your job, make sure you're prepared. Update your resume, start networking, and look for opportunities that match your goals.
And don't underestimate the value of self-care. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take a break, focus on your health, and recharge. Sometimes a fresh perspective comes when you're feeling more balanced.
Absolutely. And remember, it's okay to feel unsure. Big decisions take time. What's most important is that you're making a choice that feels right for you, not just for your career, but for your overall well-being.
So, friends, what about you? Have you ever felt unhappy at work? How did you handle it?
Or, if you're feeling stuck now, what steps do you think you can take to improve your situation?
Remember, it's okay to feel uncertain, but it's important to take action. Whether you choose to stay and improve your current job or take the risk to find something new, the choice is yours.
Don't forget to share your thoughts with us. And check the description of this podcast. We'll include a PDF with vocabulary, discussion questions, and practical tips to help you think about this topic more deeply.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, your happiness matters just as much as your career. Take care of yourselves and don't be afraid to make changes if it means improving your life.
See you in the next episode, friends. Stay happy, stay curious, and keep moving forward.